Calm down, calm down, calm down was the cry from Peter Lawwell as he was confronted outside of St Mirren's ground in Paisley. Welcome back to Fog Football. Even when they win 3-0, Celtic fans can't be happy. All I would say is, it's showing him entering the building with his wee umbrella. Not quite Steve McLaren, but he sped away like a McLaren, like Lando Norris, when the fans confronted him here, and he didn't leave a trail of orange behind him. It was brown. Peter Lawwell had bottled it, and he bolted it into the stadium. He took down his wee green umbrella and walked in. So I'm going to assume this was pre-match. Obviously, tensions are high. Matt O'Reilly being sold. There's fear from Celtic fans that the money won't be spent. Brendan Rodgers had to calm them down the other day. Post-match, he also came out and said, here, well, there's going to be players getting brought in. But let's look at it, right? Peter Lawwell confronted. We'll get into some of the mean words that they said in a wee minute. But is this right? Confronting him outside the stadium. Hit me with it. Hearts man, Mr. Impartial, the guy whose team's getting pumped 2-0 and he can't do anything about
2-1 actually.
2-1, they're back.
I mean, I don't know, how ungrateful can you be? Honestly, how fucking spoiled, immature, selfish can you actually get? And people say that Celtic fans, what's it they always say about Celtic fans? That they're
entitled?
Entitled, no, and then what else? So yeah, they always say that they're entitled, like greedy, and they claim that they're not. I mean, how can you be harassing Peter Lawwell? You're going to win another league title this year. Probably going to win another 2 cups to add to it, and you're moaning. Yeah. You're fucking moaning.
No, it's a disgrace.
How can the best and most successful team in Scotland by far moan the most? Because we don't settle for loot. Don't settle for loot. What you did in the 90s, you were losing then, weren't you?
So was Hearts, brother. But shout out to Gastro Celtic. They had this clip up on Twitter. But let's get into some of the stuff that they were saying. So
bring on the court case and we'll see what a loss is. That's my thoughts right there. That's my thoughts. You want to see a real L? Bring it on. Better call fucking Saul.
Better call Saul. Jimmy McGill. Anyway, right, they called him an arsehole, said you need to spend some money. He told them...
Oh, you give us all these league titles every year. You allow us to dominate our rivals across the city. You're an arsehole. Fuck me.
No, I get it, right? I think Celtic fans should be a wee bit annoyed the fact they haven't spent anywhere near the amount of money as they could. But let's be truthful here. To call this guy an arsehole is absolutely insane. Like, look at the state of Rangers. I've not seen any videos of John Bennett in the flesh or whatever, anybody in the Rangers board being called an arsehole to their face. I think that is absolutely incredible that he's getting confronted and being called an arsehole. An arsehole. It's not here. I think we should be going into our pockets a wee bit more, Mr. Peter.
Not even trying to negotiate here. You not think we could spend a bit more and try and make a dent in Europe? It's arsehole.
Here, I'll bring a bar of soap for all the Celtic fans if you spend 60 million in the transfer window, brother. But no amount of Dove soap is going to clean this one up because, you know what, it's no right. And it wasn't just one fan, there's clearly, he's talking to a few, he gets confronted as he's going in the door. You can't really hear a lot of it, but you can hear him getting called an arsehole. Again, the guy calls him an arsehole as he walks off. Julian said to his face.
That 2020-2021 season must have been mental.
It was. Barricades, sharks, all that stuff. No, honestly, I mean, this is actually crazy that he's getting confronted like this. And you know what? I'm not going to say it's every Celtic fan because on Twitter, there is a lot of fans replying to it. I'll read out a couple of things. That's an embarrassment. Sorry. Wow. Mortified. Don't like Lawwell, but there's absolutely no need for that. Have a civilised conversation with him as he's clearly open to that. But shouting abuse at him is too far. That was the chance to get answers out of him. This isn't funny, it's embarrassing. I'm not his biggest fan, but he's an old fella who I have no doubt is doing what he thinks is best. Pathetic. You can make your point without the abuse.
But that probably does go against the legit Celtic fans that are defending Lawwell here. I mean, that probably goes against them as well because now maybe if Lawwell is leaving the arena, leaving the stadium, and you've got the good fans that maybe do want to have a quick word with him or a convert, he's just going to be like, well, no.
Yeah.
Because of this experience, so...
Now we've got a few different comments. Mad Bottle Top says, nah man, that's Hunnish behaviour. I mean, I'm going to disagree with that. I mean, see, when have we seen Rangers confront the board, as we said earlier? Honestly, there's been nothing from Rangers. And I think if Rangers fans were I don't think somebody getting abuse straight to their face like this is called for, right? Or throwing barricades or sharks, but I think there's honestly been nothing really from Rangers fans.
Look, let's be honest, right? Look at the last 15 years. The biggest meltdown that has came from a single set of fans was the 1 year that Celtic didn't win the league title. So go figure.
Yeah, go figure. 1888 says, good on they, guys. About time these cunts were taken to task. Not really a nice way to describe a guy that's brought you 12 out of 13 league titles, numerous trebles, and other things.
Taken to task? What about taking to court?
No, you could take him to court. No, honestly, taken to task? What could Celtic have done over the past 12 years more, man? Oh, you didn't win the 10. No, it is. It's spoiled entitlement, man.
Yeah, they could be on their way for the 10 now.
I know they could be. Honestly, remember it's our club, not theirs. People shouting abuse at the guy who works 2 days a week while Nicholson keeps getting away with it. Our fan... So he's basically saying you should direct it at Nicholson, millionaire Tory telling Celtic fans to calm down.
Naismith out, that's all I'm going to say.
Millionaire... What, it's a free one?
Aye, it's fucking free one.
Millionaire Tory telling Celtic fans to calm down as if he is one of the boys. I mean, come on. Millionaire... Does it really matter, right, who Peter Lawwell votes for and how much money he's got? See, at the end of the day, he's in to do a job at Celtic, and he has more than delivered over the past 12 years. I know he went missing there for a year or whatever he was away doing, I don't know. But it's like, he's more than delivered. This talk of getting taken to task.
It doesn't make logical sense for Celtic to spend lots and lots and lots of money because they're already ahead of Rangers. And the amount of money that Celtic would need to consistently spend to improve big time in Europe, they just don't have it. So it's like, it's not really worth Celtic spending a lot of money when they're already the clear number one domestically. Yeah. And if it's not going to make a massive difference in Europe.
Craig says, if you're going to...
is it worth Celtic spending like 30 million a season to maybe get an extra win in Europe every year? I don't think
Probably not. Craig says, if you're going to challenge him, do it without aggression. It's giving him an out to not answer. If we are doing it, do it properly, lads. I'd be surprised if we see him outside again now. Yeah, I mean, like I said, there was nothing physical here, but it was, verbal abuse here being shown at him, thrown at him, whatever. It's not a good look, it's really not.
Neither's losing 3-1 to Motherwell. Someone tell fucking Naismith that.
It's not a good look, but I think it is pathetic behaviour, it's spoiled entitlement. Celtic look well on the road this season to probably deliver at least another couple of trophies. And this guy, I get it, right? Should they be signing players?
Do Celtic fans deserve Celtic Football Club? Do they deserve such a well-run club that are clearly the best and are number one in Scotland?
Yeah, but...
Well, I don't think this section do.
No, I don't think this section do, but again, it's just... They're linked with players, right? It's not like they're going to sell O'Reilly and not bring anyone in. I'd be shocked if they did that, and even if they did do that, right, it's not good enough. It's not acceptable to just go and bloody confronting a guy and calling him an arsehole. Honestly, see if he was a legit arsehole and he the club was sitting in like League One. All right, maybe call him an arsehole then.
It's the O'Reilly.
This is the best period in Celtic Football Club history.
Is the O'Reilly money directly going into his back pocket or something?
Looks that way. Seen someone say 25 million's going towards a heated driveway. Anyway, guys, it was heated outside Love Street. It's no called that anymore. Well, it's more like Hate Street when Peter Lawwell's cruising the streets, brother. Anyway, till next time. Hook, line and sinker. Small, but time for us.